Welcome to otakugeeks.com. Justin here, back with more Summer Anime 2023 coverage. And today we are going to be reviewing the reboot of Rurouni Kenshin. As always, I give you a brief synopsis in this anime you can find now on Crunchyroll. So here we go. During the upheaval of the Bakumatsu Era, there was an Imperialist warrior feared. However, upon the arrival of the new era, he disappeared from the public eye, leaving behind just his legend of the strongest revolutionary warrior. Episode 1 does a really good job of really establishing what the synopsis I just described. Here we have Kenshin, who basically is kind of this nomad warrior, just going from place to place, traveling with his sword. He has this kind of no kill policy. And unfortunately, there's this situation of this village that he comes across where he has to kind of backtrack from that type of policy. And there's a series of murders that's been going around with somebody posing with a certain fighting style that he is known for. So he's getting accused of being the killer because he's walking around in this new town with this sword, and there's an investigation going on, and people are just wondering of who's the murderer. And one thing I really did like about this, first of all, is the animation. Keep in mind, this is a reboot from the original series, and when it comes to anime reboots, anime for the most part holds up very, very well. I mean, I can pop in Akira and don't want to see a reboot of Akira. I wouldn't want to see a reboot. I mean, even though we did kind of get one with Neon Genesis Evangelion, but a lot of anime holds up, especially the old school anime when it was completely hand drawn and no computer images needed or things like that. It really holds up. So when they said that they're rebooting this, I was skeptical. I wasn't gonna lie. I was skeptical. I was like, do we really need a reboot of this? Like, what's wrong with the old one? And maybe this will be a little bit more aligned with the manga, because I'm not really too versed in the Kenshin series. I even watched some of the live action movies, so I'm not as well versed as my other otakus out there. But from what I've seen from this first episode, they're on the right track on really just capturing the spirit of the original series and the manga. And it seems a little bit more drawn out to characterization and being more of a focal point on Kenshin, his philosophies, and the world on it as well. I really did enjoy episode 1. I'm keeping this very, very vague because, one, just in case people have never seen the original series, and two, there's some elements in here that I really want people to watch for themselves and experience for themselves, especially when it comes to certain reveals of just how much of a beast Kenshin is in this fighting. You see it early, like that's literally the first scene is him fighting, and then as we get on, we he keeps kind of like I'm probably gonna get downvoted for this point, just saying the way this comparison, but in the way he has like when he enters the village, he has this kind of not saying Bruce Wayne, but you know how Bruce Wayne and Batman are two different people, and he kind of has this kind of gentle wolf in sheep's clothing vibe. Like he's like this really innocent, nice guy in the village. You know, he's saying that his sword is pathetic and things like that. But when shit hits the fan, boom, that warrior that you see right there comes out, the wolf comes out, and he is just a beast. Animation is a step up from the original. I do like the way the animation is a lot more detailed on the facial expressions, a lot more detail on the backgrounds. Things look more crisper and smoother. Music is on point as well. Voice acting is great as well. Um, I'm actually presently surprised. Like I I still kind of lean towards the original. Obviously, we have to see how this reboot series goes. But for what they did with it, they did. The fans of this series are going to be happy because they did it justice. Just based off of episode 1, I think they did a really good job of really capturing Kenshin and doing a little bit more characterization. So I'm really curious to see how the series is going to go. So if you know our rating for the series here, we're going to go with you watch it now, you watch it later and put it in your queue, or you skip it. I'm going to give this another one, watch it now. So far, Summer Anime 2023 is doing good with watching things immediately. I say watch this now, especially if you're a Kenshin fan. You're going to love this one. So this is Justin from TakusGeeks.com. If you like what we do here, don't forget to browse the channel, check out all we do, check out our top 10s, essential animes. Definitely check out our WWE 2K Universe Mode UWL, which is returning, and check out our podcast, The Hour. If you're watching this on otakusandgeeks.com, browse our website, check out our articles, news, reviews, everything. Thank you for your support. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.